And now the starting lineup for...
Well, Grant, we've got two sets. Savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Green in at the three.
And the balance Curry possesses is unique. Impressive at staying in control even when he gets fouled. And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award going back-to-back.
Pass to Green. Curry against Doncic. Clock at 6. And he can't get that one. And Golden State will come the other way. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
Now here's Doncic. Kleber passes to Doncic. Oh, Green with a block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Doncic, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Thompson. Driving in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Look at the agility from Klay Thompson. I think that part of his game is underrated.
Irving for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. That's good from Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 5.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Curry, that's good.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Oh, had a nice open look right there.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Warriors have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Curry against Doncic. Out to Thompson. The 3. Now pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Irving finds Green. Kleber outside. From outside, off the mark. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, B.A., and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Thompson, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic on the wing. Pass to Green. From deep. Dallas again missing. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. And it's Green missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kleber passes to Irving. Again the miss by the Mavericks. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Green. Powell against Curry. Green for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Irving. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 5 now.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. Curry gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Luka Doncic, Josh Green out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Irving for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Graham.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
First team foul.
Outside Curry. Launches a 3.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
The Mavericks shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. And Doncic with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one belongs to Wiggins.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Kleber. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Stolen by Thompson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wiggins outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Here's Doncic. Looney grabs a miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
DiVincenzo with it. Irving picks him up. Looney, a screen on Irving. The kick out to Poole. Lamb for three. Mavericks with the rebound. 1:56 left to play in the first half. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Doncic. Irving's got 7.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Lamb. Thompson, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Stephen Curry in for Poole. The kick out to Wiggins. Thompson outside. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Powell. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. And the Warriors with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Dubs.
And he sinks the second. Here's Doncic. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tries to break his ice. Pass to Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Kleber. Pass to Irving. Back to Kleber. Here's Irving. He's covered by Curry. Irving with it. Missed inside.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
35. The Mavericks. 17.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And Dallas calls time here.
I tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
Well, the Mavericks shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. JaMychal Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Here's Irving, and the layup falls. Irving's got 9.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or short.
Shot is good by Curry.
I tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Doncic on the wing from outside the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green with a screen on Irving. And the Warriors with another three.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Back to Bullock. Can't hit that one. Green with the defensive effort. Curry with it. Green picks him up.
And defenders really have to respect the shot of Curry. And as a result, he's able to get into the lane with his drives. And once again, Steph gets a trip to the free throw line.
He's off on the second. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Irving. Green, the pass to Doncic. Looking to end the run. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Here's Green. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 11 points in the game.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
That's good from Doncic.
Now an MVP caliber player, Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Green with a screen on Green. Curry passes to Green. Outside for Green. The three from Thompson. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Inside. And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Curry passes to Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Doncic passes to Irving. On target from range. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. The kick out to Wiggins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Wiggins got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
And anything you can do, Curry can do better. You do not want to get in a shooting contest with that man.
Pass to Bullock. Outside, Green. Now Doncic. Down low, Powell. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Thompson fires from way outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Doncic on the wing. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3 from Curry. Powell pulls it in. On the wing, Green. Good on the shot. Green's got 6 points.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. so it's the Golden State Warriors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Reggie Bullock, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
And the Warriors shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. Wiggins from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 17.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Curry, and he comes up with a bucket. Curry's got 15 points here in the second half.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Irving for 3. Dallas again missing. The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Wiggins right side. The kick out. Curry. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Irving with it. Now Thompson defending. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. That free throw good from Irving.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Thompson outside. Soft touch off the glass.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Reggie Bullock. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside, Green. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Thompson against Irving. Goes up from the block. No good off the glass. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. 4-3. Hits the three-pointer. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
From deep, here's Doncic. Outside for Irving. Back to Powell. Irving, the pass to Powell. And he gets the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Golden State has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Looney inside. The kick out to Wiggins. The three. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Warriors.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Both free throws good from Irving. The Warriors shooting about 56% in this one. Outside Curry. From downtown, Doncic pulls down the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Fires the three. And it's Irving missing. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Doncic, no good. Here's Golden State. And a deep three from Curry. They get the rebound. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 38 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins for three. Another three for Golden State.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender posted.
And so Golden State takes this one. And by, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 o'clock.
presence on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Good on the shot.
What a move by Curry. Has the ability to adjust in those tight spaces, just finding a little bit of air, breathing it in, and a nice finish.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Wiggins with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The drive by Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Some good force that time from Clay as he picked a good angle and busted through the defense.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Yes, that goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges against Curry. And Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all, but Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, you can add it to the list.
Green with the ball. Bridges covering to halt the run, and Green with the lay-in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Johnson down low, guarded by Green. Johnson can't get it to go. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Thompson, following the bucket by the Nets. Green with a screen for Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There had to have been a lot of questions with over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals. So we're going to see a more confident Klay this year.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Dinwiddie against Curry. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Curry dishes to Thompson. Curry is inside. He's against Bridges, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson.
And that's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Claxton. That one a little long. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dishes to Green. To the paint. Outside, Green. Into the...
Draymond Green's going to be very excited about that play.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Yeah, it's a tie game in San Francisco.
Give it up for your Warriors.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Guard pair on the floor. It's Curry and Thompson. Green is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Green with a screen on Simmons. They get it again. They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And there's...
Okay. And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Thompson against Simmons. Passes it to Watanabe. To the wing right side. Here's Simmons. Out to Harris. Curry looking it over. Outside, Simmons. Inside, here's Watanabe. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an all-NBA team.
And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. DiVincenzo kicks to Poole, and he's good on the three ball. Poole's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Watanabe passes to Harris. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Simmons got his first points of the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Thompson in the corner. And he drives in. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Clay outworking the defense and letting that one go.
Simmons inside. He's covered by Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says If you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Bridges finds Dinwiddie, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Curry attacking. Thompson outside. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Another shot. Wiggins trying to free himself up. The pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wiggins. Bridges with some nice defense.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Green with a screen for Curry. They kick it out to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got 5.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry. All
right, Dave, thank you. And
27. The Nets, 18.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nets trail by 9.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Wiggins against Bridges. Out to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Right side Curry. Fires the 3. Here's Thompson. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Wiggins missing. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the call on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in close.
The previous play is
the
under
original
review.
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
The ruling on the floor stands.
speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up-and-down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big three to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things, and winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Lets it go from 14.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Green. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton, guarded by Green. Claxton no good. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Curry, and that one is good. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Stephen working hard on the inside that time to get his shot.
Dinwiddie up top. He's covered by Thompson. Bridges against Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Johnson down low, covered by Wiggins. A terrific move by Johnson to score.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson. Dinwiddie covering. Nets trail by 5. Johnson outside. Dinwiddie outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Claxton, guarded by Curry. Johnson, a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From the arc. Kept alive. Green kicks it to Looney. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
Hey, yo, right here.
Passes to Curry. Launches a 3. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Now, there are nights he makes it look easy. Tonight, he's making it look even easier.
The feed to Johnson. And stolen by Wiggins. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Bridges up top. 7 points in the game. Got that one up quick. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Yep, that one goes.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Stolen by Thompson.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Curry with it. 13 points in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. And And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth kids team.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And talking about Dante DiVincenzo, a native of Delaware, that's a state that doesn't see many of their own go pro.
Well, he has been a winner at every stop, Greg. In high school, back-to-back state championships in Delaware. And then he won 2 titles in college. He won a ring with the Bucks. And so the resume has a long list of titles with it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Green is out there with Green, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
The drive by Thompson. Curry passes to Green. Curry kicks to Green. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Warriors. Thompson against Bridges. And stolen by Wiggins. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Outside for Curry. Wiggins drives in. Curry passes to Green. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson inside the line. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Bridges outside. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wiggins dishes to Green. Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Well, he's too... good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Warriors leading by 11. Thompson outside. Curry looking around. Back to Thompson. It's deflected. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving it around. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, Simmons. Bridges outside. They double him with Wiggins. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Nets trail by 14. Simmons passes to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Curry. Pass to Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Curry against Bridges. Curry kicks to Wiggins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. And that one is stuffed right through.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Two very smart teams that tend to make great decisions.
And that's the value of experience. You know what you're good at, and you limit your mistakes. It's hard to fool a person who sees it all.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Timeout called, Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Now Doncic drives to the hoop, and Doncic hammers it home.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Back to Doncic. Back to Irving. The three is up. The rebound by the Nets. Right side Simmons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Now thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons. Such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
And that one's good. Irving.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does, because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Now here's Simmons. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Green. It's deflected. Outside Johnson. He takes it in. Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Kleber finds Powell. And here is Irving. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Simmons. Back to Finney-Smith. Simmons against Doncic. Clock at 4. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. The Mavericks leading. Irving attacking. Basket's good. Irving's got 8 points.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
Good on the bucket.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
So the Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Dinwiddie outside to the paint. Will it go? Claxton. Oh, great D that time from Kleber.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
A minute and a half left in the first. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against Green. Here's Finney-Smith. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Irving gets it to go.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Mavs get their last shot to go. On the wing, Green, covered by Johnson. And that one's good. Green.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Doncic hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Inside, tipped. And Claxton gets the bucket.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Outside Irving. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Bridges outside. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. His fingerprint. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 13-point game. On the floor for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Green, the pass to Kleber. Irving with it. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 10.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
6 to shoot. Here's Claxton going inside.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Dinwiddie, right side. Tipped. To the wing, right side. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Green, the pass to Powell. Into the lane. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 10. Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Simmons has checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. And yep, it's good. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Irving. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Doncic. He's got 6. Powell passes to Kleber. Powell in the post. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Count that bucket. Powell's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one misses. The Mavericks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Irving. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Dinwiddie driving inside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Irving against Bridges. Irving, the pass to Green. A minute 22 left in the first half. And finished off by Kleber.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. The finish. And Doncic with the jam.
A terrific full-court effort from Doncic. The moment he got the ball, he just takes off.
For three, Bridges. Doncic grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. There's the drive. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Bridges outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Back to Claxton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Claxton's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
That free throw good from Irving. And he makes both free throws. 20 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. For three, Bridges gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic finds Green. Here's Irving. And the bucket is good. Irving's got 19 points.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
For three, Bridges. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so... we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Here's Irving. He got a piece of it. Pass to Claxton. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. And the Nets get it back. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And there's Green on the assist from Irving. Green's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges for 3. They get it back. Pass to Claxton. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And it's Green missing. Brooklyn trailing. It's Bridges on the wing. He's got 6. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. To the inside. Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Kleber against Simmons. And there's the screen. Bridges passes to Johnson. Kleber with a steal. Green with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Simmons following the score by Dallas. Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Bridges against Powell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout, timeout. Timeout, timeout. Timeout, timeout.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Simmons against Kleber. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Outside Simmons. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight. Stolen by Bridges. Goes up on the wing. And too long on the shot. Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. He made a big impact. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Now a timeout called by Dallas. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
Dinwiddie, no good. The Mavericks leading. Outside, Green. Irving for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Powell to the right side. Now here's Irving.
First team foul.
Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2.
Doncic hits them both. And Brooklyn's shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Bridges. On the take. Here's Claxton. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Irving goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Irving's got 21 points in the game.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Irving finds Green, and it's all from three-point range. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Takes it inside, banked it in off the glass.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Oh, sweet move. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's Mozart. It's Beethoven. A well-set screen created that advantage. Nice teamwork there.
For Dallas, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And it's Doncic missing. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges, right side. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Doncic shot is good.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Doncic against Dinwiddie, inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Dallas. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but it's still delivered.
Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Here's Claxton. There's a screen. Bridges passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively. Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Dinwiddie. .119 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the shot's good by Irving.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Johnson. Back to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Kleber. Kicks it to Doncic. And he buries it.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Dinwiddie outside. Johnson finds Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And he sinks it. Oh, Tremendous three. We're tied. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. There's the drive, and it's in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Outside Irving. No one near him. Off target. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the cough.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Guard pair on the floor. It's Curry and Thompson. Wiggins is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Irving against Curry.
Boy, that's gritty work being done at the defensive end by Steph Curry. Stays with his man, not letting him get off a clean look.
First team foul.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Green slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Kleba, no good. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Down low. Green finds Thompson.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Mavericks on D. Looking for the first basket of the game. Thompson in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Green scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Curry. The Mavericks making the shot. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Warriors leading by 13. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Thompson finds Green. Back to Thompson. He takes it in. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to check on another. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 17-4 run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You know what never ceases to amaze me is Steph Curry's ability to contort his body, draw the contact, get the call, and still find a way to make the shot.
Now here's Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now Green after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. A shot by Kleba, wide open. No good with the triple. Green kicks to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Mavericks trail by 16. Green, the pass to Kleba. Makes it off the glass. Kleba's got his 2nd basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And on the way from Irving for 3, bangs home the trifecta.
Kyrie Irving, such a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the floor. That time he goes to the 3-point game.
Curry kicks to Wiggins, and the turnover again by Golden State.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Outside Irving. 1 second left. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Warriors lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Draymond Green is out there with Green, and it's Curry in at the point.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Out to Thompson, takes the three. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. To the middle, here's Kleber, and Kleber slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Back to Curry. Thompson in the posts, covered by Irving. Golden State moving the ball around. Green kicks to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Back to Thompson. Wiggins outside. To the inside. Thompson outside. Green with the block. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Powell with the ball. Nobody near Irving. Off target with his three. Warriors leading by 7. Green with a screen on Doncic. Here's Curry. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Crafty, confident Curry can score in there now. Make no mistake.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more? You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Doncic, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Out to Thompson, fires the three, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Irving passes to Kleber. Green with the block. Irving against Curry. Puts up a 3. Wiggins dishes to Curry. Green the pass to Wiggins. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The 3 for Doncic. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
That's to Looney. Kuminga with it. Kleber on him. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. .102 left now here in the second. It's Powell on the wing. Kuminga with it. And there's the pass to Poole. He's looking for Looney and finds him. Back to Poole. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 12. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Kuminga kicks to DiVincenzo. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice D from Doncic. And timeout call. Jason Kidd has had enough.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
A deep three from Irving. And that would have counted, but his thank you, David, and Boogie. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Actually, Kleber is out there with Powell. And it's Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Green taking his time here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside. Wiggins possesses that in spades.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's Irving. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And Curry, here we go. Out to Thompson. Green with a screen on Irving. Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Frank, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Doncic passes to Green. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. From deep. Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell with a screen on Thompson. Doncic finds Powell. Count it. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Thompson against Irving. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Irving. Here's Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Curry outside. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
What is remarkable about Stephen Curry is how consistently he is able to dominate the offensive end of the floor. Just so pretty to watch. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Curry kicks to Green. Irving against Thompson. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Kleber. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 18 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good, Green. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Green kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mavericks trail by 7. Irving passes to Doncic. Here's Powell. Green with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. He gets that one. He's got 9.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Thompson in the post, covered by Irving. Outside Curry. They kick it out to Green. Doncic with the steal. 7-second difference, shot in the game clock. Over in the corner, Green. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 13 points. Irving from long range knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry from deep three-point land. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Warriors leading by 3 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Guard pair on the floor. It's Curry and Thompson. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. Irving kicks to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Green dishes to Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. 6 on the shot clock to tie it up. Doncic, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wiggins finds Curry. Kleber with the rebound. Kleber's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Kyrie Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Over in the corner, Green. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Here in the 4th quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. All technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. It's incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
Irving looking for an opening. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Doncic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Irving drives in from deep. Green out to Doncic. Second chance shot. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. The Warriors leading. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. To the paint. Here's Looney. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Seeing some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Irving passes to Doncic. Latrey. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Oh, they get it back. The shot by Powell, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. He kicks to Wiggins. Moving against Green. Here's Kleber. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Comes up empty down low. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Kleba, no good. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Irving for 3. Green with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 6. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Well, tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope. Clearly a foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so Powell nails both of them. Now Wiggins. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, BA, you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. JaMychal Green out there with Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Simmons. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, deflected and stolen by Bridges. Here's the break. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
2022. What a year for Golden State. Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big 3 healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run they were on.
Now here's Bridges. Misses the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Fires for 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Simmons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Simmons. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Simmons has got his 2nd bucket on the night. Out to Thompson. Up top, Curry. Oh, they need this. And the layup is good. Curry's got 5.
Just keeping his composure is Curry out there now, and they're putting a lot of pressure on him. He's still producing.
Here's Claxton. Right wing. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Count that one. Simmons has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
3-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets get it back. Back to Simmons. Bridges against Thompson. Bridges passes to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Thompson outside. Outside, Green. Back to Thompson. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Simmons with a screen on Thompson. Out to the wing. Back to Bridges. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Thompson passes to Green. Driving in, and it's hammered home by Green.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness, and that guy was wide open.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Looney's checked in for Green. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And he's going for the lob. Dinwiddie outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Simmons. That shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. Wiggins for 3. Brooklyn with the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Bridges left side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Warriors. Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Your next Nets team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the floor for the Warriors. Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Kevon Looney is out there with JaMychal Green, and it's Curry in at the point.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J. Man, 941 days away from being on the floor. That had to be so difficult for Klay Thompson. You think about his contributions last year in the finals run, and I don't think he was ever fully healthy. It was so great for the Warriors in their trio to have Clay back on the court.
The Nets with a lead. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Count the basket.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Thompson. Launches a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Thompson's got 6 points. And during his return from a torn ACL and a torn Achilles, Clay was his own harshest critic.
Well, really tough to be away that long, BA, and the emotions, the thoughts that go through your head about regaining your form, being an elite player once again. And that doesn't just come from you. You got to have a great team around you, and that goes for the physicians, the teammates, the coaching staff, and the front office to get Clay back to where he was in the finals last year.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Watanabe. Looney with some nice D.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Wiggins with the drive.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Mills against Thompson. Back to Mills. O'Neal on the wing. There's the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Poole in for Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Using his height perfectly on the inside. Iguodala making the D get physical with his play.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team. I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul crushing.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Poole against Curry. And the Nets miss again. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton to end the run, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
DiVincenzo against Bridges. DiVincenzo can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
More signs of Bridges' hard work in the offseason paying off in his jump shot.
Here's Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. And the Warriors call time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Wiggins passes to Green. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up with it, and the bucket's good from Simmons in deep. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
And it's good. 2 points. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Thompson, no good. Bridges outside. And so a close game as we wrap up the first. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Warriors, 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges is out there with Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways. And just how impressive has that been?
Curry against Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
There's the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Iguodala's checked in for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Curry's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
There's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Now here's Johnson. Stolen by Wiggins. On the break. Curry's shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Claxton. To the inside. Here's Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
And both free throws good for Simmons. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Curry against Bridges. Here's Thompson. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Claxton. And the layup is good off the glass. Claxton's got 6.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Curry. Dinwiddie against Curry. Out to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Here's the second effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Good on the second one.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super teams era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, just tireless from Draymond that time. He values each possession and creates a second opportunity that time.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Pass to Claxton. Over Green. From deep, Johnson. No luck on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry passes to Green. The kick out to Wiggins for the lead. Nails it from 3. Wiggins has got his second basket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Timeout call, Brooklyn.
Now heading onto the floor,
Timeout.
everyone. Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets. Together, make some noise for the Brooklyn Nets.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
We got some teachers with the loud, wicked, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave them for the
Outside Curry. Stolen by Bridges. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Back to Claxton. And he dunks it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. The 3 from Curry. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Screen by Claxton. Curry goes in. Out to Bridges. And the 3 off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Nets. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Curry on the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Andre Iguodala out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Green in at the center. Wiggins finds Curry. 4-3. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Iguodala against Bridges. Pass to Claxton. The shot that time not on target. Green with the defensive effort. And here is Thompson. And here's Curry. It's Iguodala on the wing. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off him.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. It's a tie ball game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And it's Green missing for Brooklyn. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Curry. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. 4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And they're able to recover. Wiggins passes to Iguodala. Clock at 6. Curry against Bridges. From deep. That won't go either for Curry. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. It's Bridges on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Looney. Thompson against Dinwiddie. Iguodala, the pass to Thompson. From deep 3-point range. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Curry against Simmons. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Down low. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Thompson. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Pass to Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Bridges outside. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many
previous play
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead.
And a big moment here for Bridges. A chance for him to step up and see if he can come through. And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Now here's Thompson. The 3. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Here's Simmons. Money.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Simmons with it. Defended by Thompson. Here's Dinwiddie. Looney with some nice D. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Curry with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Curry passes to Looney. Oh, they get a hand on it, and stolen by Bridges.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
And when you handle the ball as much as Simmons, you're going to have to hit important free throws down the stretch.
Out to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Yes!
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to...
What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic out there with Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. It's deflected. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Here's Irving. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Green dishes to Doncic. There's the drive. And Simmons with the rebound. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And here are the Nets. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Doncic comes with the double team. Here's Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Doncic with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Simmons kicks to Dinwiddie. Lets a floater go. Simmons inside. Powell on him. Bridges outside. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie against Irving. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on. Simmons. That's his first foul. Green passes to Irving. Feeds to Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing. During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Simmons against Doncic. And Simmons kicks to Dinwiddie. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket tonight.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Irving can't get it to go.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
For three, Bridges. They get the rebound. Claxton. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possession.
And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. On the wing, Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 5 now.
Nimble inside play by Bridges. Worked his way to a close-range shot.
And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
On the floor for Dallas, Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Green. Then there's Doncic. And it's Irving at the 2-guard position. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And there's the drive. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Simmons can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 8. In the corner, Powell with it. He's looking for Kleber and finds him. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie with the steal. Clark with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting. Do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't. Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Mills dishes to Curry. From deep. Cuts off the pass. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Irving passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, here's Kleber. 6 to shoot. Irving passes to Kleber. Mills with it. Guarded now by Irving. Outside Curry. For 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
Offensive rebound. Kleber finds Powell. Here's Irving. Second shot opportunity. They get it back. Kleber, the pass to Irving. And another shot. He can't get that one to fall. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. The pass to Mills. Curry on the wing. There's a screen. And the Nets, another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Curry has it in the corner. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nice move. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. Irving passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
It's tipped. Powell with the steal. Mills with the rebound. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 6. 58 seconds left here in the second. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in screen and roll set. I mean, his IQ is quite honestly off the charts. The White Powell, we knew he could bounce, but showing you some flavor too. I see you, young fella.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Claxton. Bridges outside. Johnson in the corner. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. Irving with the steal. Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. The drive by Doncic. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. He dishes it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Doncic. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 6.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks trail by 7. They've got Cameron Johnson. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Claxton in at center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward. This guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Bridges misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Powell, that's good.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
And like so many stars from afar, Maxi Kleber won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxi.
Now, here's Bridges after Luka Doncic's miss. Dinwiddie against Doncic. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. Clock at 4. Here's Claxton. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Claxton's got his second bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Green. Outside Irving. It's tipped. Over to the wing. Back to Doncic. He feeds it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
Dinwiddie kicks to Simmons. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Here's Powell. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Dinwiddie dishes to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Dinwiddie outside. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. 1:46 left in the third. Simmons finds Dinwiddie. Simmons a screen on Doncic. Dinwiddie and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Green gets it to go.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had. And they've done a nice job doing that.
And they pick up 2. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bridges outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. Simmons, a screen on Green. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Nobody near Irving. It's good from long range. Irving's got 10. 12 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He had Simmons atop the key. And the pass to Claxton with 2 seconds left. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because it... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And the Mavericks call time here. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Here's Dinwiddie. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. We've got Doncic. Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Green, and it's Irving in at the 2 guard. To the inside. Here's Dinwiddie. Banked in off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Brooklyn. Irving for 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Nets leading by 8. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Green, the pass to Irving. There's the triple. And there's Green on the assist by Irving.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Simmons looking around. Drives to the hoop. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Doncic against Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the shot goes down. Simmons got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, Simmons racks up points by being involved in hustle plays, using his size and his great instincts to impact the game in a lot of different areas.
Kleber, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back Back to Simmons. Oh, wow, man!
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this week.
That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Basket counts. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. It's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or shorter.
That's the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bridges with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie against Doncic. And here's Johnson outside. And they'll get another chance. Doncic against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Powell. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Dinwiddie against Doncic. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
Irving for 3. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No good from 3-point territory. So they foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot.
So it's the Nets picking up the win.